Hello there, you wonderful dreamers. Welcome back to the world of .flow, episode 14. We're here back in Sabutsuki's little dreamy world to find the remaining effect. As you can see on our little star chart there, we're missing one particular star. We've got 23 of the 24 effects, because obviously the instructions count as an effect. Of course they do. I mean, why wouldn't they? Not that it matters that they don't do shit, but at least we don't have a scary baby face coming and harassing us like we do in some other games that we could mention. So this is the second time I've actually had a go at recording this. The first time I recorded it, as it transpires, my recording settings weren't right, so we're having to go through this again. But the general gist of what we're doing today is sort of tying up some loose ends. So we've got a fair amount of .flow under our belt, but compared to Yumituki, for example, it does have... I struggle to think what the correct way to phrase it is that doesn't sound dismissive. It's a tighter experience, which means, you know, we're approaching the final effect that we have to gather, and it involves going back to some places that we're familiar with. Familiar territory, hallowed ground, if you will, and some stuff that I missed because I'm a clown. But I mean, that's not anything that we can fault the game for, of course. So we're not going to piss around in this maze. We're just going to go directly down, 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 down. So we get here and talk to this, and it takes us back underwater into hexagonal world. So, we're going to get this last effect in here. Now, we did come in here before, many moons ago, so I'd forgive you for forgot that we even came in here at all, but we did indeed come in here. But there was a key gimmick that we got distracted by. We did this. Of course, this is just the precursor to actually getting the final effect, which is this, which may look a lot like meta mod, but it's not exactly anyway. It's an interesting world, this. I always think it looks kind of like space. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to look like, but it's nice, isn't it? Very nice. It's cool. I like the sort of the layered effect of it. It's like swimming in a glass of lemonade. Now, if we get our newfangled effect out, you might not be able to see what it looks like from here, but we can use it and it takes us back to the Nexus. And thankfully we have reasonable contrast so you can see what's going on here, because if the Nexus is white, this looks like bollocks. And you can see what it is. It's a wiggly hands, it's all sorts of things. I guess it's probably a reference in both parts to Yuminiki, of course, because you've got our friends in the monochrome world, and of course Metamod by its actual effect that takes you back here. Isn't that nice? But we can look in the effects menu and we can see we now have 25 effects. So that's good, isn't it? Let's wake up. Pinch. Using one of your many limbs, please pinch yourself. Okay, brilliant. What we're going to do is we're going to save the game. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to save the game here. The other thing that I noticed was that for some reason, as I mentioned in the video description for the last episode, I buggered the saves up, and it turns out that I was saving the saves in the completely wrong place. What does this do? Oh. That was a thump. I guess these are Sabutsuki's equivalent of the jellyfish. Not exactly the most unique ending in the world. Has to be said. Has to be said indeed. Too little. Not the massive red smear of a certain window-chested girl. More like two little splodges. More like footprints. Does that mean something different happened? We didn't see any any falling or anything, did we? Well, of course, that'd be crap. If we ended it on that, that'd be unacceptable. So, load our save up again. Get out of that bed. Come on, you. Get out of there. It's time to go. We've got dreams to go and explore. Look at that. Full star chart. The baby has emerged. Yeah, but I'm gonna dream though. As much fun as that was, we got shortchanged. You alt F4 before we could actually get to the meat of the issue. Let's go and play with this. So thankfully in .flow you don't need to go and drop all the fucking effects on the floor. Instead, all you need to do, you go up and talk to this star. Yes. Good. And we have awoken. But what's different? This? Nah, it's not different. Not different at all. Decent day though. Decent day indeed. Let's go out here. And then we have an image of a maid carrying the head of one of those big industrial scale mops that you get for cleaning the floor. You get in like a department store. No, actually I'm pretty sure that's Sabutsuki. Being manhandled by, is it a robot? Is it a maid? Somebody. Just a somebody. The theme of the game really, isn't it? Sabutsuki gets manhandled by dream residents. Yes. No unique music though. It's a bit of a shame. In fact, if you're anything like me, you're probably, having watched those endings, you're feeling a bit shortchanged. But of course, this is not the end. For today it is. We're just gonna go into the thing just for something to do in the meantime. But there's actually more to do in .flow. So we have seen 2 of the game's 3 endings. But this is only just the start of some changes to the status quo. However, we're not going to go into those today. We're going to keep this short and sweet. So, yes, Sabutsuki has met 2 demises. One being turned into a mop head and the other one being a little bit derivative. Those endings are a bit unsatisfying, but as I said, there's more to it. So, expect a follow-up. Thanks for tuning in so far, everybody. We'll need to pick this up at some point and see what other adventures Sabutsuki has in store. That's all from me, episode 14 of Let's Play.flow. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.